Welcome to Module 3. This week in Module 3, we are exploring how our clients get to us. So, the diagnosis, how they're identified as having a speech language impairment, and then also what is the prevalence and the incidence of these different disorders in the population. So, as a future SLPA, when you're treating children, whether that be in a school or in a private practice, your primary bulk of your caseload or workload will be students that have a speech language impairment. So, this has been identified as some type of articulation or fluency, something falling under the speech area, or some language impairment, whether that's receptive, expressive, or pragmatic. And in schools, we usually see this under the SLI or speech language impairment category. When we're in clinics or treating the home based population, you're also going to see individuals with speech language impairments. The second major category of individuals that you see are children that have autism or are on the autism spectrum. I'm sure you've heard the term Asperger's, which is an outdated term. That is no longer the term that is used. So now the current terminology is individuals who are on that autism spectrum. It's a spectrum. We don't always refer to things as low or high functioning. That can sometimes come across as offensive. So, really, our individuals are children that are on the autism spectrum. They have autism and they have different skills based on that. You might also see individuals with developmental language delay. So, developmentally, they're a little slow. So, they have that developmental delay and we're just working to catch them up. You'll see individuals with receptive, so listening comprehension language delay, or expressive verbal expression language delay, individuals with phonological and or articulation disorders. And of course, with those labels, there's going to be some mixed. So you're going to see some mixed receptive and expressive. You might see individuals that have articulation and language disorders, or fluency and articulation, or fluency, articulation, and language. It just depends. Every client is different. Pragmatic language disorder or social disorders are becoming more and more prevalent. So you're seeing more of that both with individuals that have autism and individuals without autism. TBI, one of your vocabulary words for this week, or traumatic brain injury. You will also see individuals that have suffered from a brain injury on your caseloads. All right, so moving from pediatric into the adult realm, your typical disorders that you're going to see are traumatic brain injury. So again, read your information from the module on the traumatic brain injury, aphasia, acquired language disorders. So something has happened and now they have a language disorder due to something, whether that was some type of an accident, a stroke, some type of other damage that they've acquired, or something degenerative, so something like Parkinson's or ALS. You'll also see individuals with that pragmatic social disorder. And typically, with our adults, the speech language issue is secondary to some other primary disease or disorder. So that other primary disease is being treated, and then we are also treating speech language disorders. So within this module, make sure you read through all of the websites, watch the videos, make sure you get a good understanding of all of the information from this module.